Hello, 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 my lovelies. Are you guys able to see me okay? I'm kind of in my living room today, sitting on the floor, instead of being in my office. There's a lot of sunlight that comes in there, and um, can't really see me that well on this platform. If I'm using my iPhone, then yes, it's pretty good. But because I wanted to do this from my computer, then I had to make other arrangements. So, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Aja Vansika, the Web Design Authority over at That Boss Chick, and I I create epically affordable websites for newbie entrepreneurs who are ready to convert visitors into clients, dominate the industry, and create the massive, massive freedom and profits they desire in their life. So, today, I wanted to share with you um, a little bit of information that has been coming to me over the couple of the last few months for people who are wondering if they should design their own websites. And I want to share with you a story. It's a very personal one, and maybe this will help you to understand the answer that I'm going to give you about that. Okay, so many, many moons ago, I was a spiritual coach. I helped women to design a spiritual program for themselves that was in alignment with who they truly were. So, being a spiritual coach, I had a lot of work to do with my clients, group programs. I did one-on-one coaching. I designed programs and packages for DIY type of things. And of course, being a solopreneur, you have a lot on your plate as far as marketing and sales and calls and follow-up calls and all that kinds of stuff. So unless you're hiring out to do all that stuff, then there are just a lot of things on your plate. And a lot of things unnecessarily on your plate. And because, like many of you, I was a newbie entrepreneur then, and I didn't have $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 to have a banging website built. So I started using Weebly. Not saying anything against Weebly, it was really great for me at that time, but it wasn't as costly or as functional as I would have liked for it to be, so that I could automate myself. Very, very important when you are a solopreneur that you are looking for ways that you can be hands off of things. So I decided to learn WordPress. So here I am as a spiritual entrepreneur, spiritual coach, taking my time out of my day to build a website. And I absolutely fell in love with building websites, but that was not what I should have been doing. It took a lot of time out of me being able to upscale my business, work with the clients that I needed to work with, and actually really build, because that's not where I should have been spending my time. I should have been spending my time on my marketing. I should have been spending my time connecting with my potential clients, but I wasn't able to do that because I had to learn WordPress. So on the flip side, as you can see now, I'm a web designer, but that's what I found was my passion, and that's all I ever did was build websites for even from 2012 up until now. That's all I've been doing is building websites because that's what's fun to me. I mean, they say that if you have a job that you love, then it doesn't feel like work. So that's what this came out of, was me becoming a web designer. But if that's not what your passion is, then you should not be spending your time learning how to build a website. You are an authority in what it is that you do, and you need to be spending time doing only what you can do. So that means that taking the time to learn how to build a WordPress website, or even learning how to do a Weebly or a Wix or something like that, it's not something that is in the scope of where you should be spending your time at. For me, when I was a spiritual coach, building my websites, it really, while it was really great, it took away from me being able to upscale my business. And that's just the truth. It's going to take time, and it's going to take time away from the things that you should be doing as an entrepreneur that only you can do in your business. So whatever the things are that you can delegate, um, like web design, then do it. If it's not something that you are looking to do as like a business, and you just want to do it for fun, then do it for fun, but do it for fun later. Have your website built and then go play around with different things on your own time. But don't build your website and have it out there, and that's all you're doing is spending your time building your website, because it's something that you have to learn. There's a big learning curve to WordPress. It's not one that you can't learn. Of course you can learn it, but it will take some time, and you don't have that kind of time to play around on your website. So one of the other things I wanted to just quickly talk to you all about is there's a lot of questioning and thoughts and advice going around about whether or not you need to have a website. Well, in this day and age, excuse me, socks are falling off. You really do need to have a website. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You really have to have a website. Here's the reason why. Right now we're on the platform, the Facebook platform. We don't own that. And at any time, they can take this away from you. Trust and believe that. I know somebody here, actually, I think they're one of my Facebook friends, who had their Facebook page taken away from them, and they had to go and recreate a whole new one. So they lost all their stuff, they lost all their friends, they lost all their contacts. They had to go and recreate another one, because what a lot of people don't know is that you're not supposed to advertise your business on your personal page. But we all do it, but it's just about if you get caught. But once again, a lot of people don't know that you're not supposed to do that. So this is not your platform. And not only that, that's just one reason. Another thing is that you're only going to be able to allow people to see you. You're only going to be able to shine so much here on this platform. Your website is your mini-me. It's your baby. It's where you get to do anything and everything that you want. The purpose of your website is to gain you clients. I mean, you are in a business, right? And businesses are here to earn money. We want to connect with people. We want to serve people, but you're not doing a daggone thing if you're not making any money. It's just a hobby at that point. So you really want to be making money, and that's what your website is supposed to do. That's the purpose of your website. If it's not doing what you need for it to do, then it's just a piece of art on the web. And we don't need another piece of art on the web. Pretty websites are great. Ugly websites do probably just as much business as the pretty ones do, because they're making their purpose known. So it's not all about what your website looks like. And being a newbie entrepreneur, you don't need all those bells and whistles. What for? You need your website to do what it's supposed to do. So yes, you need a website, and you need to be able to allow yourself to shine on your website. You need for people to be able to connect with you on your website. What do they say? It's like, 9, 7, 3 seconds that you have to get somebody's attention on your website. Well, you want to keep them there. So your website really has to be purpose-filled. And I think I talked about that yesterday. So if I'm being redundant, it's because it's important. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys. I hope that this has been uber epically beneficial to you all. Boom. Okay. I would love for you guys to grow more and more and more in your business. It's really very, very important. I've got a freebie for you. It's called the 5 Things You Need to Know Before You Create a Website. That's whether you're going to create it yourself or whether you're going to have somebody like me design it for you. You can get it right on my website at thatbosschick.com, and go ahead and grab it. It's absolutely free, and it will give you a lot of insight into what you should be thinking about in terms of having your website built. And it really is just great for all around business. So it'll really get you thinking about what you need to have, what you need to be doing, and how to go about preparing yourself for attracting your ideal client and connecting with them and all that good stuff. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Go get it. Talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.